Yo, here we go. Well, Gollum. Another night. B squad. Woo! What a day. Lots of rest. Ready to make progress. 60 seconds. We'll kick it off. Alrighty. Who we at? Paladin straight up 70 deaths. Well. Hello. Oh my god, Becky, how you doing? Thanks for coming along. Paladin, we both know that's not the truth, mate. It's not going to happen. Not today. Ooh, Fujiko Mine too. Thank you very much for the follow while I was offline. Hope everyone's been good. Coolish weather in Charnesville today. Much better. Alright, let's get Gollum out of these shitty mines. Let's go. Da-da-da. Everyone been up to today? Chilling. Is yeah, I'm going good. I'm going good. Nice relaxing day today. Ish. Tomorrow I've got sports physiologist, so it's probably not going to be that relaxing at all. No, where did you finish last night, man? Was it at the end? You're pretty much at the. You're on your like pathway to sin. Ah, got ya. Yeah, yeah. I think you. I was halfway through the second big like dialogue, where they're all like, "No, she doesn't have to give up her life." What about you, Becky? Anything interesting? Oh, oh, there's animals here too. Fantastic. Not good. Be that stone. What have you been playing, Becky? I think I saw you live. Was it earlier today? Take that down a tad. That was blowing my eardrums out. Yeah, much better. Which way they're going. You go over there though. I didn't even hear it. Was there someone up there as well? Oh no. I didn't notice the other guard up there. Right, let's get this nice and down pit. Turn the fan up. It's a bit hot in here.
Very smart. This place drives me insane.
Oh. Nearly stuffed that straight away. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, sweet. Is that tonight? That's tonight. I'm definitely joining. I'm gonna make that. Yep. Oh. Yeah, of course. How much money have you got for your Jimbo? I saw a. I should have tagged you in it. I saw it on. Oh, I got to get you on. It was on not Instagram, Twitter. Like, if in doubt, your Jimbo out. It was like someone paying him to beat a boss. Yeah. Lulu is. I think I mained Lulu, Titus, and Oren. That was my party. Oh, you got plenty of money to take him down then. Oh, good. Oh, drop down there. $300K. I don't think you have enough, man. How many mega posts did you have yesterday? Like 83. Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah. Use the carts to us. Yeah, could you not like this game? Look at it.
Quick, down on the cart.
Yeah, bro, chill. Oh! You didn't see that, man. That was a practice. That was a practice.
Quick, down on the cart. Down, down. Watch our head.
Bro!
Hold on tight, my precious.
I'm wrong. I was trying to move backwards. So this might rack the deaths up.
Down, down. Watch our head.
Bro, I'm trying to get down.
Hold on tight, my precious. Stay on the cart. Quick, down on the cart.
No, no, no. Lucky there's only one person watching. I don't know how I go from like 3 to 1 in like 2 seconds. Must be the face. Got a face for radio.
Quick, down on the cart.
Oh no! Trickier than it seems. Where?
Quick, down on the cart. Down, down. Watch our head.
Bro, watch those fingers. Casual plank. Why jump, you peanut?
Orcs, to the left. They mustn't see us.
That's the right. Oh, cheers, bro. Thanks very much. Oh, shit. No, 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 no. Ah, Bronx. Ooh. This is some Battletoads type of stuff right here. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on. What?
Right of us.
Left. If only everyone knew it was going to be a comedy tonight, then I probably would have had more people flock in.
Careful.
Hurry. Oh, I got it. Oh. Oh. Oh, what? What? This is horse shit. $99! Where'd the 80s go? Oh, shit, 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 shit. Oh, no, 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 no.
Don't go into the tunnel, precious. Not the tunnel.
Where did the 80s go? Yeah, it went there.
Up ahead. Don't go into the tunnel, precious. Not the tunnel. Too dangerous. We must get off this.
Bro, get your head down. Oh my god. There'll be a game over soon saying just stop. Just stop. The Michael Jackson. Oh no, was it the Michael Jordan meme? Just stop.
Up ahead.
No, 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 get up!
Don't go into
Whoa!
the tunnel, precious. Not the tunnel.
What has happened to Gollum overnight? This is exactly like the Battletoads one. Time to change game. Not in this household.
Don't go into the tunnel, precious. Not the tunnel. Too dangerous. We must get off this bridge.
Whoa. No! Oh, man. I pressed... Bro. I had it. Wow. Get up, get up!
Don't go into the tunnel, precious. Not the tunnel. Too dangerous.
We got this, man.
We must get off this bridge.
We are the deathless. Oh my god. How am I meant to hide in that part? Wow. 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 Don't even know what that actor's name is. Wow. Oh. Imagine if it was a shot for every death. Owen Wilson, that's it. Wow. Oh, wow. I used to do that to my ex-wife all the time.
Up ahead.
Wow.
Don't go
103!
not the tunnel.
No!
We must get off this bridge.
Sauron's jinxed me. Been hexed. 103. What happened to the 90s?
Up ahead.
Ooh, it's hot in here. No.
Go into the tunnel, precious. Not the tunnel.
About 76.
We must get off this bridge.
Oh, is that it? Aha! Look at that. Look up and live. Fuck, I need to turn the aircon on. It is ruthlessly hot. Ruthlessly hot. That should help if it's not pointing down on my forehead. Look at that. Got it. Yeah. Ooh. Warnage. Come on, Gollum. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Middle Earth's highest basketball lever. Bro. Backwards jump. You hate me, Gollum? That looked scuffed as. When I upload this, I need to say the first 18 minutes solid is just death. Just skip to 18:30. Just my god. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. 18 minutes solid of just death. Death and sweating. Fell. Just come onto the Olympus stream. It's just a roast of Howie.
We can make it. We can make it all. We can make it.
Sophia Mac, thank you very much for the follow. Hello. Hello. Yeah, this is what happens when Lord of the Rings. Oh, I'm good. Thank you. I just got over 18 minutes of solid death, so we're chilling now. We're good. Good. Gollum has made it. We are out of the pits. No more 18 minutes of cart death. Where am I from? I'm from Australia. North Queensland. Sunny Townsville. Where we get 3 weeks of winter and the rest of the year summer. Where are you from, Sophia? Oh, it has been insanely hot this year, but it's starting to cool down. Winter starts in June. Oh, God. You're from Texas. Nice. Bad. I watch a couple of streamers from Texas.
So you killed him?
Never. He was our friend.
That's awesome.
Cruel light. It hurts our eyes.
Your only friend, I would imagine. What was his name?
Oh, bro, I bet it is.
Eagle.
How often do I stream? I try to stream
Found the ring.
No, it was
4 days a week.
It was our
Helen, I think that's right.
It was.
Maybe 5.
Another lie.
Just tomorrow I'm missing out because the State of Origin's on.
Be careful. We have friends now. Strong.
Oh, you have?
Powerful friends. And they will not be nice like us. Not nice.
I have not traveled these many miles to listen to your lies. Look into the flame.
No.
Oh, true.
Spirit, it hurts us. We didn't kill him, my precious.
How
He's
do
our friend.
I do that, my
It
friend?
wasn't us, precious, not us.
Considering we're
No.
always in each other's. Nah, this is definitely not my favorite. This is good, but Chrono Trigger that came out in the 90s is probably my favorite. Or Final Fantasy 7. A show. Ah, Roger.
Precious,
Alright.
so shiny. Yes, so beautiful. Earth is back.
Oh, yeah. Anus. What's my hobbies? I love reading Warhammer 40k. A full-time dad. I coach under-8 soccer. That's dope. What else? Streaming. Giving Paladin a whole list of things to laugh at. Boom. There we go, bro, amigo. Oh god, I can't even find this handy mode anymore. Here we go. Isn't that what any good moderator should do? Do you have any other schedule like work or study? Oh, I coach under-8 soccer on Thursday nights. We have games on Saturdays. We've got our first, I guess you guys would call it a conference maybe. We've got a carnival, so conference all Sunday. What else? Footy's on, so I don't tend to stream on a Friday night. I watch the footy with my old man.
He found it. He couldn't resist it.
Oh, could he?
How could he? And neither could you.
Work, I'm a retired army veteran, medically. I was in the army for 15 years. Thank you. I've had a lot of work from B Squad. They've helped me immensely.
Right there in the flower bed. That's where it happened.
Go away.
Yeah, B Squad's been super helpful. Yeah, that's like 1 in the morning my time, isn't it?
Could pay her.
I set an alarm yesterday anyway.
Let's see if she lets us leave now.
Actually, no, I was watching.
Yes, but what should we bring her? Doesn't like oxes much, does she?
I was watching Triple, and then your stream came up, so I was like, "Yeah, Trips, I'm out, man." Yep. Oh, bro, it is 8:55. Nah, Sophia, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I've got a bloke doing up some new banners and a display picture now, and all the rest is good to go. I'm pretty
Eagle
laid chill,
carrying
dude.
his fishing rod. A good morning to catch fish.
I swear I know that voice actor. Yeah, so it's 5 to 9 here, 9 hours in front you are. Ooh, that's very Yoda-ish, wasn't it? 9 hours in front you are. Didn't even see him make it all the way back to his cave. All closed in.
Flowering reeds shine.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
You are on
I'm a.
Eagle and you going upstream.
Oh, that's alright. I'll be up by then, man. Don't stress at that. I think I was watching your first stream when Triple must have been on.
What is it? Has it found something tasty?
You streamed twice yesterday, didn't you?
And wait for us. Perhaps our bird has found nice pools.
Ooh. Definitely not missing that Unalesca fight. Yeah, you were. Yeah.
Your friend is humming your favorite song for your birthday.
The rocks and stones are like old bones, or bare of reeds. But stream and pool and cool, so nice for feet. We only wish to catch a fish. Would love some fish now.
Yeah, I think it was Triple's like, "Oh, what's your schedule, Alex?" And I'm like, 4 hours. Second was 2.5. Oh, that's dope. I'm like, oh, it's nearly every night at 8:30, 8:45. But I was going to go all day to tomorrow as well to get this over and done with because I am cutting it fine for Diablo.
What is it, little one? What's down there?
Cutting it mighty fine for Diablo.
Where to now?
Our Grashneck, it's him.
Haven't I been here before?
Ooh.
He left us. Let's
Did.
follow, but quiet.
Take this chunker down.
A tunnel. Very dark tunnel. Well, can't be too hard to find, no?
Put out the light, silly man. Carries the red tongues into Auckland.
Curse it!
He wants to find her tunnel. We told Grashneck about it, didn't we? Good. Yes, very good.
No deaths there.
Make sure it gets there, but hidden like reefs.
Yo, Triple! What's going on, man? Bro. Pounds. Have you seen our exchange rate? Triple, that stream last night was fucking insane. I don't even know if you slept after that one. He was popping off.
He was your only friend, Deagle. The only one who talked to you, though he did not like you much. Nobody did.
Yeah, Paladin's been super dope. It's my
But where?
must be my mod. I couldn't think of anyone better. I've just been vibing ever since I joined B Squad, so
He pitied you.
yeah. So get this, the most expensive version in Australia is $149. The cheapest is $89. And it'll only be $89 for a day before 2 days before it goes to $99. That's how it works here. Yeah, it was nuts. So
You left Eagle and went ashore.
I think you were speechless for like 60 seconds when the lad just, yeah, I'll be back in a minute. And he's gone again, back again, gone again. Man, I'm going to be asking you guys so many questions because you guys just, yeah, look sick over in there. See, how could you hate this? Look at that. People are saying the artwork in this is shit house. That looks fantastic on the capture. Oh, bro. Well, I think he got choked up for sure. I think he did.
What are you standing around? Bring it back!
Desert man stumbles right into the orcs'.
What a gronk.
Great. Albert. Left or right?
I think the hardest part is trying to find it.
He doesn't see them.
When in doubt, all right.
They'll see him. They'll eat him. Fool, fool. Quick now.
Yeah, you did, yeah. I think the hardest part is trying to find decent digital artists. There's like a... It's nearly impossible.
Easy, hey! Back off! All right. Easy, easy. You stay here. Hey, what's going on? I'm going down.
That's insane.
No, you don't. You snifflers can't stand still, can you? You're not afraid of that ghost again, are you? I'm telling you, he's back.
Yeah.
He's angry.
Yeah, so was I. Bro, for the amount that you do for us, and like, I don't know how many streams you must go through, especially at my time, like, for the other Aussies that stream, you must be popping in and out non-stop.
Here we go again. Another day of dead ends.
Holy shit. Yo, how many people have you brought into the...
Has it found the tunnel? Has it? Very good. He remembers.
How many people have you brought into the community?
What are you doing here?
Saving crash legs as usual. Now quick, more orcs are coming.
Yeah, 100%.
That'll help.
Oh yeah. The music too.
How did you find me?
How do you get such... How do you get the music in there with like DMCA and stuff like that? You just can't put it on YouTube.
To carry the red tongues. Not smart.
I'd have like Lorna Shaw playing.
Tunnel is not far.
Gonna be well known for sure. Like,
Are those
I've been here before.
spider webs?
Large
Great start.
yes, used to live here once, long dead.
There's still a stench in the air, though.
Nasty, yes. Not a nice path, not at all. That's why orcs never use it. But if Desert Man knows better ways because he knows so much. No. Don't touch the walls.
Rockers, how you doing, man? How's work yesterday?
Even your bird doesn't like this.
It'll come back, always does. Come.
We've got phone close now, it's charged.
Well then, lead the way.
Yeah, dude, you get it like... I was watching your stream. There's just other people popping off. Like that's why I saw Paladin Studies' first stream. Went onto that one. Yeah, it was a holiday yesterday in the UK as well, wasn't it? Bank holiday. Really? Man, I'm gonna have to get a spreadsheet or something. Pie graph. However us old dudes learn. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Memorial Day for veterans in the States. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to some of my mates yesterday as well. That's good, man. I hope it was good for all the vets over there. Some of those days can be pretty confronting. You know, Anzac Day is pretty hard for us lads over here.
Oh, this tunnel never ends. We must have walked for hours. You have been here before, haven't you?
We has. Orcs won't follow us here. Nice darkness.
Did they put anything on in your local town for the vets? Remember I had Independence Day on Rimpak in 2016. It was insane. Budweiser was free. 3 Days Grace played. Had like a baseball field, like a car show. Yeah, all the learning curve. I could survive in the army for 15 years. I can survive streaming.
Dead end.
Except it was
How do you
more physical and less
smell?
Smeagol
brain work until I got the cranes and stuff. Facts. Yeah. Cheers, Paladin. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, my old man's still in. I don't know if he's watching because they've got mates over at the moment. My old man's done 39 years this year in July. That's insane.
Go right here.
I've come and gone. Brother-in-law's come and gone.
Markings to remember the way out. On the wall, see? Very clever, my love. Follow us.
I loved working with the Marines and American Navy that year in 2020 as well. That in. Really? That's awesome. Yeah, I was retired far too soon. I didn't want to.
Now left.
Some of us get dealt the shorthand.
Why didn't you leave days ago?
We never leaves without our friends. No, we never does.
Love you all too, bro. Like, I'm stoked. Like, streaming alone with my old man, watching for so long, and then B Squad came along.
Wait here.
I can't see a way to get up there.
Definitely picked it up to another level. That's for sure. I had a really good mate. She was watching as well.
No, no, not for the fat Greshnik. She will like him, yes, my love, she will. Like him a lot.
I just watched you last night on what was it, Triple on Fortnite? And you're like, I can't even concentrate, guys. I wonder if I can go that way. It's going to lead into a death for sure. What is that over there? Worth it. Barky Beard. Yeah, the Adventure Gollum. It is going. The first 18 minutes of this stream was a lot of deaths. I don't know if you've ever played Battletoads before, but when you get on those speed bikes in the sewers, yeah, like that. But we're out of the mines. We are out of the mines. Now trying to feed our voluminous friend. yeah, yeah. I think you put the controller down. You're like, I just can't. Oh no, I don't really rage until I get. I haven't raged for a long time in the game. I think I just get annoyed at myself. Oh, I'm gonna do Sekiro soon. Been meaning to do that for years.
I'm sorry I left you.
Yeah, Rice for sure. Yeah, jump into that. Ooh, where is my?
Greshnik must let us focus.
professional streamer. Plugging my headset in. This, if anyone's looking for a headset that lasts forever, holy, these Turtle Beaches. The first time, and that's 30 hours, 40 hours or something. What is going on here? Yeah. Oh, Astros A50s, eh? No, I think I did my research. I wear glasses like all of the time. Blind as. So I had to find one that had like decent cushions or else it just lasts forever. Doesn't last forever. Holy shit, what's going wrong with them?
Are those bodies down there?
Really?
Oh, mustn't look down.
That's cooked. Yeah, these are the... Can't see the box. The Stealth 700 Gen 2 Maxes. Yo, those Steel Series are hella expensive, but... Yeah, true, keep a rig. Yeah, if it works, it works. This thing works between PC, PS5, Series X, Switch, which I don't have. They weren't prepared for how much I play. True. I think by the time Diablo comes out, I would have streamed for 100 hours this month.
Can't go through here. Path ends here.
This is what I wanted, right? I started getting bored just sitting by myself gaming. I was used to being at work and chatting.
Lift, I suppose.
Way better. Plus I'm usually hyped up on caffeine, so talking and gaming. There's it. No, left. The spider web's here. No one watched that clip from yesterday either. The mad yelling it like 2 and a bit hours in. Thought there wasn't gonna be more spiders, Paladin.
What's wrong?
Trashnik must put out the red tongues.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly. What is with all the negativity?
Silly Krashnik.
We need negative Nancy's. Not saying Nancy's a bad name. We need negative Nancy's out there.
Yes.
Dangerous fumes, no fire.
And now I can't see a thing. You stay close to me, yes?
Very slow now.
Yeah, what time are you starting, Triple? Couple hours? Negative noodles everywhere, man. Yeah, Army was just full of fucking FPS, COD, Warzone. Not those are bad games, but I have a palate for gaming. I like RPGs. I like action adventures. I don't know what you'd call this. This is kind of like an amalgamation of lots of different ones. Let's call this a journey. The journey genre. Well, heard that. I was playing around in there back there. This is 13 chapters long. Yeah, dude, I got ya. Still can't believe that you asked to be mod, man. That's dope. I don't think I'd have to like beg someone one day. That happens when you vibe with people, right? Especially Final Fantasy X. I need to watch someone play 9. I've never played 9. Hopefully no one's a 9 purist around here. Well, that looks haggard, doesn't it? Yeah, Rice, this is sick. I traded games in to get it, so never really an issue with like how much it cost. If people don't like the cost, they can just wait till it comes down. Inexpensive in Australia, so there's just you got to work ways around it. If you don't play something, trade it in. He's gonna come out of somewhere, and I'm gonna Lit.
Huh? Is that you?
Bro, I'm right here.
Trust Sniggle.
Left or right? Hey!
Always go right. Right, so did you pick up Bolt Gun? That game was dope. I got a poster coming that's going to go fair size of that, wherever my hand goes, the back wall. Did I just do a 360? I'm back out the same way. Oh my dear lord. Yeah, Volcon was sick. I didn't expect it to go for 16 hours. Put a lot of effort into it. Hold on a sec. It was I got a copy it in there. If it's in pound, you guys be sweet. So you definitely a little bit expensive. I think I got the highest, or like second biggest poster. They have some sick shirts too, like the bolt gun, like the loading symbol, which was like the floppy disk. This is good to go. We're meant to be going into the mouth of Shelob's lair.
Smeagol? Are you still there?
Stay here.
I can't see! Oh, what was that? Don't leave me here! I can't see!
Desert man, wait here for a while.
Why? What is it?
I think.
Earth is not safe. Sniggle will scout ahead.
Lure him into a false sense of security for the giant spider. She had a cool model. Oh god. Bro, what are you peeking for?
Shh. We must focus.
Huh? What the plague? It's sticky.
Come on, where are you? Giant tip rat.
This is it. This was the way. See if she's home.
And there you are, miserable in solitude, yet even more so in company. Your eyes transfixed on some mucky hole. You don't see that a fish takes Deagle's hook, but you hear the splash. The fish is big and strong. He's dragged into the water, all the way to the bottom.
Sad story, this fella, isn't it?
No, that is not how he died.
Or golems? Yeah, this is only like chapter 7. I think there's 13 chapters. Pretty long. There's someone that popped into the stream last night and said they only played it for an hour. I was like, you gotta give it more than that, man. Come on.
And there it was, in Deagle's little hand. All those years it must have been down there on the bottom of the river, hidden from the world, waiting. A ring of glittering gold, like a tiny sun, brilliant and beautiful.
So beautiful.
Give us that, Deagle, my love, you said.
It was our birthday, my love.
And you wanted it.
It came to us, to us, to us.
How could you resist a lure that not even kings could withstand?
True. Well, Aragorn did, didn't he? He resisted it. Oh my god. That is filthy.
There she is. Yes, there she is. Now let her feast.
Oh god, which one? God. I can never do the rock thing.
What if she lets both of us go?
Too risky, too risky.
Rashnik just wants to go home.
And perhaps he could have, if he hadn't left us behind.
Desert Man was scared. Smeagol was scared too.
He was. That's why he left us.
He had no other choice. Precious would have done the same.
Yes, perhaps we would have.
Please, don't wake up, Precious.
There, run!
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, stuffed up there. Go, 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 go. He is huge. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Up, up, up. Oh, man. Oh, I can't see the wall running until it's too late. Oh, she's got me. Bro. This part looks very Crash Bandicoot. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, that do this. Oh god damn it. Yeah, the rock falling part.
There she is. Yes, there she is. Now let her feast.
No. Dave Groshneg.
Or what if she
Oh,
lets
mate.
both of us go?
Whoa.
Risky.
100%. Yesterday was horrible.
Rashnik just wants to go
There's a
home.
savage spider part.
Perhaps he could have, if he hadn't left
Fuck.
us behind.
Absolutely sucks. Where I howled for the first time, like, ah!
Smeagol was scared too.
He was. That's why.
Yeah, I'm
he
doing a
left
death
us.
run. How many times can I die?
He had no other choice.
Start of this stream was just
Would have done the same.
death.
Yes, perhaps we would have.
Please, don't wake up, precious.
Oh man, I'm just about to start having a drunk. Yeah, whereas Crash Bandicoot lets you know kind of what's coming, this gives you zero indicator to run along a wall. Come on, mate. Oh, come on, no, no. Oh. Oh, okay, run into that one. Makes sense. No, 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 no. Now what? Not true. I swear to God, if any of her babies come down. Oh, is it glitched? Got it. Unglitched it. Could have done that a bit smoother. Right. Who's got the strongest fingers in the world? Oh my God, this is gonna take forever. Oh, got it first time. Go over a bit, over a bit. Come on, bro. World's shittest jump. Prince of Persia action, right? Yeah. Oh, as soon as I heard that was getting remade, I think that almost became my most hyped game for a while. I love the Sands of Time. That was so good. Haha. Broke the camera. Bro, they can't be in. It's right there! Come on, man. Bro, keep crawling down. What are you doing? Look, I'm gonna be honest. If it was me, I'd just jump straight away. She can just eat me when I'm, like, not alive. Go, bro. Oh, Jesus. This part is a whole bunch of just guess. What? Don't drop again. Oh, you penis. I'm determined. I'm making it through. Because to get Diablo, this must be traded. Actually, I think I raged at Jump King at the very start. Oh my god, can a save happen? Oh my god. Where the fuck did she come from? Get out of that shit, bro. I'm almost going to become Lord of Parkour after this. I'm already the Australian Asmongold with my amazing hairline. Oh no! Bro, jump! No, no, no. Oh. Get out of it! Potentially. Potentially. Look at you with your big brain. Bro! Oh, she's so close. Ah! No, 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 no! Paladin, you would be correct. The green stuff is where you need to go. What? Bro, why are you walking? What, a big lump means jump? Paladin, are you one of the developers? Oh, God. I was holding down the run button. That's why I could never jump on the walls. And you don't have to hold it down, it just automatically runs in this part. Why did I do that? No. It was all for nothing. I'm panic jumping. You're good. It's time for a bit of almond milk. Oh, my neck. My neck. You did. You're low-key one of the developers. She's pissed. GPP. Hairy ass. Didn't I choose to save him? It's a good way to keep the ratings down. An M, not showing any of the gore.
And so you silenced it.
Randall. So annoying.
Lies!
That's when you murdered him. Right there by the river, in the flower beds. You killed your friend.
Don't listen, my love.
He found your precious ring, and so you strangled him.
It was our birthday. Of course there were flowers.
You strangled him and left his body there in the slough.
No, not us. Baggins has it. He stole it. Our present, our precious. It was ours, and he took it, and he lied. Oh, what have we got in our pockets, he asks. That's a cheat. Yes, sweet one, we will squeeze its filthy little neck. All man can watch. Oh. We want silence. We're done.
We are.
Close the door.
Elves.
What did he say?
Too much about too little.
Ooh.
Release him from his cell. He shouldn't be alone down here. If he gets better, we might yet learn more from him.
Are you sure?
Your king is right. There's little hope that he will. But once in a while, I will bet against the odds.
He bit my hand.
Be more careful then.
Yes, let us leave. Wise old man. We shouldn't be alone. Oh, we're so lonely, my precious.
we're so lonely.
You will wait.
We wait, yes, nice elves. Where would we go to, eh?
Home.
Was it Deagle who found the precious? Don't listen to evil sorcerers, my love. It was our birthday present, it was. And is. And we will not let them find it.
The plates are empty, dear. The children stole your fruit again.
Will the king see me today?
Why do you have to keep asking, Mel?
I crave disappointment. There's nothing else to eat.
Man see.
Yeah,
Man karitank anden.
it definitely is.
An hag istek anden. Tanak sa u hebitha estel nadrekad. No ropes, see?
Cruel elves. Let wizard hurt our eyes. It hurts. That's why we bit the nice elf. But Smeagol would be good now.
Swear it. Swear not to harm anyone in these halls.
Yes, we swears. Smeagol will be very good. Nice elves will see.
Yes, we will. We see everything.
Hear that rushing of water? That's our underground river.
Don't go visit him. He'd jump with fright and drown you. And then how could we live with that? We'd be grief-stricken.
Let's go up to the gardens instead. A much merrier place.
This is nice, isn't it? No, why people said this is an ugly game, man. Obviously, I only played like 12 seconds of it.
I just want to leave.
The king won't see you. Not today, not tomorrow, not in 100 years. Enough.
What's with that one's eyes, we wonders? Why don't they shine so terrible?
The light of our stars has left her. She is blind.
Off.
Keep your distance, understood? Mal is in there for her own good. And for ours.
Nice elves, beautiful eyes, beautiful hands. Smeagol didn't mean to bite.
I'm sure you didn't.
You let him out?
Wizard business.
Does he still bite?
He swore quite emphatically not to. Come on, Smeagol. Don't scare Neldis.
Good, Smeagol.
The children stole Mel's food again.
I'll see to it.
Oh, I thought he was going to open the door.
Lalith? What is he doing up here? Wizard business. Have an eye on him for an hour, could you please? What? Us? Estige aniran eratha sir. Talia thank talinig anden.
Aye, Henion.
We must talk to the king now. Wait here and behave until we return. Do not let him drown in the river.
Why don't Laman and Lalith want him at the river?
Remember those dwarf prisoners and their miraculous escape?
But I sealed it all off.
Hey, Hobbit.
Downriver, yes. What about upriver? The mountain path?
That's a long climb, and a long slog through the river. I doubt he can even swim.
Mountain path. Swim.
What is he mumbling?
Thinking of ways to murder us.
I like how they just disappear through the door.
Will you move anytime soon?
I would if you would let me think.
Take your time.
What's that game, Precious? What is it?
Precious? Are we that close already?
It's a game that requires focus.
Reminds me of
which you
Fable,
are
the
taking
voice
away.
acting.
Can Smeagol play?
He cannot. The rules are too long and you are too short.
Go eat some ferns and grow 5 inches, then maybe we might reconsider.
Goth Nalthad Ethos Tabinar.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Who's there?
I think it's Gollum. You really think he's one of the river people?
I could be wrong. I haven't been to the Anduin since Eliondel died.
He's been away for too long now.
Your husband is one of our finest warriors. Didn't you run errands even for the former king? Months ago.
Ooh. Just steal my way through the side of the wall. Aha! Perspective.
What is he doing?
Butterfly.
Look at that. He's like a squirrel.
You're going to hurt yourself.
Squirrel. Pompous elves. Oh.
Hey, careful!
We didn't want to, did we, Precious?
Trying to catch a moth, mate. Chill out. Oh. I'll be dropping. Oh, yep. See, avoided that death. The elves look weird, to be honest. It was probably has a rights issue too, man. Then the ring wraiths look different as well. It's like a higher collar with their armor. I actually like his I like the departure from like other people's perceptions of things. Like I'm sure the Harry Potter series will be much different. Yeah, much different than what the original actors and stuff were like. I wasn't happy with the Wheel of Time. Not a racist or a bigot or anything, but like it's right there for you, like right there. You can change like Pokemon. You could change like Ash Ketchum doesn't have to be white. Let's not talk about that. Aaron, he's meant to be fucking huge, like bodybuilder huge. Rand Althor, redhead, over 6 foot. Matt Cawthorn was like the, I don't know. Another day. Another day. Like making an ultramarine 5 foot tall and a normal human 6 foot. Oh, man. The books are fantastic, even when Brandon Sanderson takes over. I think books 1 to 6 of Robert Jordan, the pacing, fantastic. I think 7, 8, 9 is like what? A week, a month, a year? And then it's straight back to fantastic pacing again. I don't think Robert got lost. I think he just loved the series. Brandon Sanderson obviously took all the notes.
Seems troubled. I saw him arriving.
Do you know why he's visiting us?
Must have to do with the strange creature that Dunedain brought in a few months ago.
What could the wizard want from the
They are too strong
I
to
don't
play
know.
our little
The king
game.
seems troubled as well.
Stay
Well,
hidden.
let's
Terrible
wait and
eyes
see.
mustn't see us.
Where's the sneak out point? Classic. Yeah. Oh, I loved like his Avienda and Rand's first meeting in the snow. Spicy. I thought that was golden. I always liked Min. I wasn't a big fan of the princess. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the princess.
Okay, this goes here, and that one over there. I just hope the lady likes it. The purple really matches the autumn crown of our king. Or is it too imposing? Well.
It's not something that you could move to cinema at all. Like the one power is invisible to begin with. Like people who can't use it can't see it. Not like Harry Potter when they like use their spells and it has like some fancy little firework shoot across the room.
River runs too wild. Maybe it's
How good's
calm
that?
upstream.
Looks dope. You could turn the Stormlight Archive series though into a movie series. That one's really good. I haven't read book 4 yet.
More elves. Water looks calmer here.
This smell reminds me of the lilies downriver.
Pity we can't wander in eastern marshes anymore.
The king knows what he's doing. The land might seem peaceful, but this is futile.
What's that down there? Go back down again, you grom. Ah. A lot. Yeah, with deployments and stuff, Sparky, I think it took me two years to read. Was it 13 in a prologue? 13 books in a prologue? Yes, yeah. I don't even think they could do the costumes properly. And there's a lot of time that's passed as well. Like, I don't think... Like, what are... Like, spanking people would probably cross too well with people these days. Oh my god, this is going to be a nightmare to get out of. Fell straight down. I see. Oh shit. Oh, you can't see me yet. That's saying I'll go that way as well. Yeah, true. Yep. That definitely probably would not. But then again, Rand was what, locked in a chest as well. Pippin's wife was a bit of a gronk. I wasn't a big fan of her character arc towards the end. Did you finish the whole series? Like all 13 of them in a New Spring, I think the prologue was. Definitely my favourite book series of all time until I started the Horus Heresy. That one has just been consistently phenomenal. True, yeah. Yeah, speed's back up again. When Sanderson takes over. I think he takes over book 11 to 13. Not sure who wrote A New Spring. That might have been Robert Jordan himself. But there was another one that came out too. I think it was about the Isle people. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah. 7, 8, and 9. I know the ones you're talking about. 10, 11, 12, 13, it picks up again. Or like describing like the buttons and how they shine.
Maybe the stream leads outside. See, precious. The water is not so wild upstream.
It did look. Oh.
I saw the Perhaps you should spend more time in the woods. The northern glades are full of people, so.
Lady Aranda is expecting us to be done before the midsummer feast.
You've always been too serious about your art.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I don't think reviewers or people played it for long enough, man. I think it was just, oh, it doesn't look like Gollum. It's not Andy Serkis's voice. We're done. Honestly, that's what I think happened. Because I need to play it, I think the capture card upscales. It looks a lot better over there. That's why I watch the... cutscenes over there. I'm gonna get past this dude. I like how it enters first person.
I wonder what Gandalf hopes to learn.
Oh, that was lucky. Honestly, they probably could have done the game in first person. I like it when it changes. The mushrooms again. Do the can't see around.
Quiet, isn't it? My sister and I used to play here when we were children.
We can't use that scanning power underwater.
What are they dreaming about? Well, let us listen together then.
Oh. Gosh. Wait. Hope. That was clutch, Has. Alright. Oh, come on, mate. Don't jump so far. Little tippy tap. Oh my god. Gollum knows one speed, and that's fast. Oh, bro, come on. Is there another way to climb up? You can climb up here. Come back. What? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Why does he have to jump so far? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Sparky, yeah. Little jump. Oh my god, man, come on. I could do this with no arms, no legs, and just a chin. I think I found the hardest part of the game. Alright, I'm gonna try a massive jump. Taking the piss, Gollum. That is literally the tiniest tap. Tippy tap. Oh, I swear my toe skimmed on it that time.
Can't risk swimming here.
Dead. And dead. Alright, this is now officially harder than the cart chase. There was moss there, that's why I slipped. Moss assisted. Oh, is the coffee finished? These are definitely leaps of faith. I choose that path. Oh yeah, pro ingress. Find a way out.
Almost outside.
What is that?
Nasty lights. Stay in the shadows, my precious. Silly elves can't keep us, can they? Just opens the door, click back, opens the door and lets us leave. Little Gollum can't swim, eh? It blinds us.
Probably not. Yep. Not where I was before. Aha. Right. Armor.
Here we are.
Indeed, here we are. Oh, that's fancy. Looks very nice. Very nice.
Where can we cross the river? Nasty light. Can't see a thing.
Oh, look at that.
Hear that?
That's pretty.
Good bird, it found us. It must be up there somewhere.
Need the devs to come in some like, don't listen to people's shit. It's a good game. How good's that look? The problem with social media, it's good. Like connects like people like myself with all of you guys like out there with similar interests. It's also negative that you can reach people before you could. Now a film comes out people don't like. Full of shit. Attack people. Find out where they live.
We have. Can't see no nasty elves anyway. First up, then down again.
Probably all the people that have never seen the animated Lord of the Rings movie from what was 70s. They're chucking off at this. Like Peter Jackson's wasn't like the first one to ever exist. It's the best. Like episode 4 and 5 of Star Wars are the best. The resources it takes to play it. Oh shit, missed it. What, as in on PC, the resources? Optimization. I think it's everything is starting to be hectic on PC, right? Whereas back in the day, PC was like, it was pinnacle. If you had a gaming PC, you were set. Now it's like if you have a PS5, you're set. We do have a Series X as well. Can't not play Halo and Gears of War. I want that Knights of the Old Republic remake to come out. I never played the originals. I shouldn't say never. Like, my mates owned it and I did a bit of running around as a kid, but not enough.
This is where we came from.
True. I think there's got to be a certain expectation as well when it comes to PC gaming, right? Like a lot of people have different builds. Like I've got a build for PC gaming, like for future proof. Like when I got this built very recently, and streaming, kind of like the secondary was like the primary nature of it. But I want to play PC games as well. But yeah, I think people expect They're $1,000 setups for work for like AAA games. Whereas in fairness, yeah, some people can only afford that. Like I said, for a long time to get my streaming one, and I get it. But also, not stress themselves out so much. Our PS5s are abundant and Xboxes, like just do that.
Come, time to leave.
A right to not be a purist anymore.
Fish! How does fish get up here?
See what I caught, Laleth?
Is it a fox?
A rat, I'd say. We told you, we see everything. Now come up here.
I'm gonna eat that fish first, but oh, what?
Come up here. There's nowhere for you to go.
Smeagol didn't try to run. He just went for a swim and got lost.
See that shifting wall of mist in the distance, above the last line of trees? We call it the Ring of Haze.
Hey!
A haze so dense you can't see 5 paces ahead, tricking your mind like a twisted, willful mirror until you're utterly lost. And sooner or later, no matter how hard you try or how far you walk, all paths will lead you back to us, for none can leave or enter our realm without permission.
Elves are cooked.
So, as it stands, we must suffer each other's company for a while. Gandalf the Grey convinced our king to let you linger in his halls, which you are now about to see. Come.
How'd the dwarves get out then?
Bird!
Hey, there's the pug bird.
We must find help. Elves have caught us. Terrible spirits. Bird must find someone. Someone fast. Go! Go!
I need to flush that bird. He's cute as. Like a Frenchie crossed with an owl.
It's all stone, precious. A whole tree made from stone.
Come, Smeagol.
Yep, true.
King created
The constant evolution, isn't it?
The king's nephew did.
Whereas PS5, I think that's the first one where you can open it up and replace
Master of spells and riddles.
for like a low-end
He's gone.
knowledge.
No
Be able to
biting,
change the
no
SSD.
stealing, no creeping. Do you understand?
Whereas you could on the other ones, but I think you had to break.
I'm touched. Aren't you
Ah, you
touched?
took the top off.
Very touching words.
Where did he go, that master of riddles?
A tragedy killed him, and all of his scholars. All but one.
Tragedy.
Excuse me.
You know, why don't you ask our blind child in the cellars?
Why her?
She's the one who survived.
But don't let her get into your head. She cannot be trusted.
A liar, is she?
Very expensive
That's
hobby
why
as well,
the king
PC
locks
gaming.
her up.
Mel is not a prisoner. She's
I paid
down there
$8.50
so
for
she
my
can heal and doesn't try to
PS5.
leave.
Why would the blind elf run
And
off?
a lot more
Because
for the
hope is a
computer.
treacherous thing. She believes that Gwendol is still out there.
Enough tales for one day. I am thirsty and your company is tiresome.
Jesus.
So many elves.
And all watching you. So show some mirth. And don't touch the fish in the lake.
Bucks fish.
Don't touch the fish.
No, no fish. Nice fish. We would like to know more, wouldn't we, my precious, about this elf who died? The one who made the haze so no one can leave. The one they call Riddle Master.
Why don't you go downstairs and ask Mel? You two deserve each other.
Ah, terrible terrible eyes.
First he bites, now he insults our eyes.
Your eyes? Mine are marvelous, are they not? Look at me, like sapphires reflecting the starlight. Look at me.
Yes, yes, beautiful eyes.
Is he blushing? Turning pale? I can't tell.
Don't.
Yeah, cheers, Sparky. Have a great night, man. Hopefully that meeting's good.
What now, precious? The blind elf in the cellars, it knows things, they says.
I'll catch you tomorrow. Actually, no, I'll be on State of Origin tomorrow, so I'll be back. Maybe Friday night. But I'll be dropping into everyone else's streams on my days off. That's how it goes.
He was probably held up in Rivendell. The councils of Elrond tend to be long.
Still.
Is that over there? Oh, that was that other path. Fellas. Right. Aircon off now.
The blind elf is dangerous, they say so. Yes, twisty elves, but what's our foe's foe? Our friend? Perhaps. But let us be good, my dear. Good as fish.
Treasures. Well, there's a treasure there.
Not much use anymore, but who knows?
The collectibles. Rope. That was it. Ah.
Spider eyes. Maybe she will like it. She's lost some. Oxes build all their things with these, always nails. A thief Baggins. We hates it, but doesn't really look like him. Not much use anymore, but who knows?
They are ridiculously hard to find, so when someone is playing this and wants to go for all collectibles, more power to them. They are not obvious.
Is it home, the strange elf? We hears it breathe.
You're the prisoner. The one who talks funny.
Rude.
No, he doesn't.
And smells funny. What was your name?
How dare you?
Smeagol. Smeagol. Odd name.
She's odd.
So everyone keeps telling me. A deal then. We leave each other alone, and we shall relish our solitude and noble oddity. What say you?
Deal.
Her voice actor's good.
And we don't like her. Blind one. Where is it?
It was my pleasure, Smeagol.
We don't talk funny.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Grumpy.
He doesn't talk to us anymore. Maybe there's another way in.
Mm-hmm. That's too far.
Back again. Looks like we need to watch you more closely next time.
Smeagol just wanted to wash the dirt away in the river.
To which, I believe, we forbade you to go.
How do you forbade me?
Woodmen make nice carvings for children. Very nice. Woodmen make nice carvings for children. Very nice.
Never obvious, is it? That pops me up there. It's always funny when I find it. Keep running into him. Oh god, I didn't even see this path. Classic.
Ah, there you have it. Next time I'll step on you and that's it.
Careful, Precious. Don't trust her.
Go back to your web, sister. You don't visit me, I visit you.
What's this? Elves, it hurts us. Can't get in this way.
Good. Leave me alone.
Talk to the cook.
Nasty smells, it hurts our ears.
Why do I still hear you?
It would never talk to us. Find another way, he says. Be very nice and friendly.
Oh, you scared me.
No need. We swore to be very, very nice. Nice friendly elves letting Smeagol walk their beautiful halls. And why can't the blind one walk free like us, we wonders?
Yes, poor girl.
Joint 4 or 5.
She was part
Thanks
of
for coming in, man.
Circle.
Oh, you're trying to help your family selling a GTA modded account.
Our most brilliant mind. He and his
Hope you have luck with that, man. I haven't played GTA for a very long time.
Mel was the only one who returned, blinded and confused but alive. Whatever darkness touched her, she did not know or would not tell. She blamed herself for the fate of her friends. The king himself bound her to the cave,
Nah, man, I'm good, thank you.
to seal away the darkness. Maybe you can take her food sometimes. The children keep stealing her meals. Take whatever you like, just put it on the table by her window, but don't talk to her.
Mel food.
Fish.
She doesn't eat that, I'm afraid, but you can have it if you want.
Keep nice fish.
Go on, you look famished. Yes, it's not the best wine. Please don't take her too much of that. Just come back if you change your mind.
Oh, through the other window.
Blind elf, Smeagol brought food. It's not hungry, perhaps. Nice food, yes, and news. We has news. News about what? News about the Riddle Master. Yes, the one they thought dead, but who's not. Though perhaps the blind elf doesn't want to know. No, she doesn't, does she? Let's leave her alone, my dear, not to plague her with boring tales.
Who saw Gwendol?
Did it say something?
Who saw Gwendol?
Oh, they wouldn't tell good Smeagol, would they? The very nice elves. They wouldn't tell us their names. No, not us. But we hears them whisper. The Riddle Master has been seen, yes, out in the woods. Beyond the terrible haze, if one can trust the elves.
Beyond?
Good Smeagol would help, of course he would. Help the poor blind elf. But we cannot leave through the mist. The elves said so. Difficult, yes.
And if there were a way through the haze, then what would you do?
If we could, my love. Fair question. If there was a way, of course, yes, of course, then we could help her find her friend, the Riddle Master.
Thank you for the wine, Smeagol.
What is he doing?
Watching, thinking, scheming, or just biting his nails. It's hard to tell.
Smeagol, come down. It's time for your fish.
Nice fish, nice elves, nice Smeagol.
Get something for Mel while you're there.
Blind elf, Mel.
I don't smell any wine. Well, probably for the better. I have my own gift for you today. The snail shell on my table. Put it in your mouth.
The snail house. Why?
You still haven't found the missing bell. Or have you?
Smeagol tried. No silver bell, not anywhere.
You haven't looked in the king's chambers like I told you.
Too many eyes, cruel, shining eyes, always watching.
Good for them. Take the shell. Don't worry, there's only water inside.
The silver bell, it breaks the curse that keeps her in the dark.
You must always ask 3 times, yes? A custom of your tribe, the people of the Sizzling Hills.
We're not from Sizzling Hills.
There's one bell missing in the door. Put it back in place and the spell is broken.
And the blind one can leave?
Looks cool.
You help me, I help you, as promised.
Why does Smeagol need to drink?
They warned you about me, didn't they? I must know that you trust me.
Rude.
Drink. It's merely water. Any news about him?
The Riddle Master? Only rumors, fleeting words. Ah, there. We drank it.
Well done. The water connects us now.
Connects us?
If I made no mistake, let's give it a try.
Only water, it said. It's merely water.
And mere water it was. Now, go up to the pond with the stone tree. Wait there and listen for my voice.
Her voice?
Her voice.
Hello, Smeagol. He smells of roses lately. Have you noticed?
And he looks nice and clean, too.
It's a douchebag.
Mel again? What are you two hatching?
Just talking. Not nice being alone all the time. Not nice.
Well, be careful with her.
What does it mean the water connects us?
The Queen's Waterfalls.
To the pond, it says. Listen for my voice. What new elvish trick is this?
Is Gordia still neglecting his archery training?
Well, children. Songs and dances. That's all they care about.
Oh, what was that?
So, I'm hearing you and Mel are becoming friendly. That's good. All her friends are gone, so maybe she will free us from your company as well.
Her friends are dead because of her.
Well, she will tell a different tale, of course. But ask Gwendol how he feels about Mel today.
The Riddle Master. But the elf said he's dead, and all of his friends, too.
So there you have it.
Condescending. But very nice.
It's in our head.
Don't be scared. Are you still there?
Make it leave.
Calm down. Calm down.
Make it leave.
Calm down and listen. There might be another way into the king's chambers. More secret.
More dangerous. Shh. There are elves up here.
And all they hear is you shushing yourself. Now listen. High above the Queen's waterfalls is a cave with hundreds of
Looks like a chicken without feathers when he crouches down.
Glittering grotto. Can you see it? The
queen once dreamed of a water road full of stars, connecting waterfalls with her chambers. She did not live to see it through. However, the grotto still leads right to the king's doorsteps.
But the elves won't let us go up there.
So many rules, but we don't care about rules, do we? I will be there with you in the water. There's going to be a lot of water.
Talking to yourself again?
Yep.
Leave us alone. Why don't they all leave us alone?
I'm gonna chat to yourself, mate.
You know, the elven smiths of Eregion made the same mistakes. If your mind is ever focused on the things right before you, you sever the connection to the life around you, and you might easily be deceived.
Pretty, isn't it?
Why were they created if they are so fragile and ever-changing?
We don't really know, my dear. This Middle Earth is fragile and changing too. Where is Gandalf? Maybe they fit this still out in the woods with the king.
Old trees talk
there
slowly.
are the undying lands in the west.
The king's not in his rooms now. That's our chance to find the bell.
I wonder myself sometimes. Oh, not you again.
We'll long be gone if elves let us leave.
Rude.
We don't like this plan, do we? What if the elves are right? What if she's evil? But what's
Yeah, well-
evil to them may not be evil to us.
True. I agree.
You seem troubled.
Elves mustn't see us.
We hunted down some spiders yesterday, close to the border along the forest river. Remember the old rose hill? It was all covered in haze.
Ah, haze.
Yes.
That's strange.
Maybe there is something wrong with the smell.
What? Huh?
Well, let's bring you back.
Under the table it is. You asleep?
Just shadows.
Did not. Oh wow, look at him. He's a powerful elf.
Smeagol, stop!
Well. None of this is going to be easy. Oh my god, I was just over there. Why didn't I climb up that wall?
Huh?
See shit. What you get? Snacky.
How far must we climb? A lot further, sweet one.
Not insanely accurate. Why? Bro. Yo. There.
No! Don't talk. Just listen. Look up. You should see two small towers. One left, one right. On top of each tower is a bell. Their sound sparks the beauty and spell of the waterfalls, invoking the river's spirits or taming it. And the river will guide you up to the grotto.
The elf wants us to ring the bells?
Ring the bells.
Can do. Do it.
We want her out of our head. It's hurting us. Stop whining. Stop being so weak. The blind one knows a way through the haze. Be nice, my dear, for a while. We has a plan.
Shimmy.
At least this one has no fierce eyes like the others. Doesn't bind us with ropes that burns our feet.
Oh, this is doji. Windy up here.
Here we are.
First bell.
Too loud. Look at the water, precious.
What? Righto.
No, wait.
Did I just jump? I like it.
Ah.
Up here.
Now, our plan has one little flaw. The glittering grotto is
Yeah, you
too
tell me.
long for anyone to pass through without drowning.
Then why would it send us there?
Fortunately, I know a way to remedy that. Unfortunately, that remedy is in Gwyndol's chambers, and his door is protected by a spell.
Oh, Shlando, it's been ages since you come in.
Don't worry, I will help you.
So it pretty much bridges the gap between when he's captured after Bilbo steals the ring, then when he's tortured, and when the elves take him in, and then when he escapes the elves. So at the moment he's trying to escape elven captivity. What's going on at your house tonight?
We don't want her to help. We want her gone.
I reckon he looks pretty good. Look at him. I'll bring him out into the light. Hold on.
We're up at another pool.
Gwyndol's chambers should be right ahead of you now. Do you like riddles?
Riddles are so
Oh, true. I haven't noticed.
precious.
I can't see people that just watch,
You should play the old game sometime.
which is cool.
We're in the second tower.
You shouldn't be. Gwyndol's chambers are on the opposite side.
Good. bit pretty. Oh, what's that?
The old riddle game. Let's start with a simple one. It needs at least 2 to hold me.
Of course they are.
Strange for nothing to
You should
weigh.
just show Janine on the TV what it looks like.
Nothing do I weigh, nothing do I...
Yeah? You should be listening to this. I'm not good at the riddles, Dad. You are.
No.
Feather, nothing.
No second tries. Those are the ancient rules.
We hate her.
Get used to it. I never lose.
Do it again. Oh. Where's Phil?
Found it? Well done. But don't open it just yet. This is not a friendly door.
What's a friendly door, my precious?
A friendly door doesn't hurt unwelcome guests.
Yeah, true.
Unfriendly one. Not that welcoming.
A door can
Alright, I'll talk to you
hurt
tomorrow.
us.
There should be a candle next to the door.
I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Oh, the...
Candle is out already.
Blow. One of Gwendole's inane ideas.
Door is friendly now?
Only one way to find out.
Yep. Alright, Slando. I'll be alive.
Erin. Help. It's gone. There's water around.
Upstairs.
Counting on that, yeah. Someone's been on the piss.
I remember that night.
Oh, that's that board game they're playing. Oh, it fell. It was a long bow.
Erin. Help. It's gone. There's water around.
Upstairs.
Elves made of wood. Is he the riddle master?
The sculpture. Yes, that's his likeness. Walk close to it. He never got around to finishing it.
The room. I jumped. I thought that was the part to go. That was me jumping.
Some dress, and there's a paper note.
What does it say? You don't read, do you?
Not secret elf signs.
these secret little rooms and shit.
We're in the nasty Riddlemaster's chambers.
Nasty. Scratchy little word. How smoothly it rolls off your tongue. I can show you around if you like.
It's strange in here.
Don't be afraid. Let me guide you. Look for a big shell from the river. It must be hidden somewhere amid Gwendel's chaos.
Shell? How can a shell help us get to the king?
The shell doesn't, but what's inside it might.
What's inside a shell?
Air.
The elf is mocking us.
Find it, then I will show you.
Riddlemaster was Mel's friend.
The only one I had. We used to invent new spells together.
Like the haze.
Yes, like the haze. Like the haze. Unite air and water. That was the dream we shared. One day I would float down the river all the way to the sea. And he would be in the mists above me.
What happened?
We failed.
She's a blind elf. That's who's being kept in captivity, just like Gollum. Lando?
No shells here.
Have you looked above the entrance?
Oh, you... Go! Where was that part? I was just...
It's gone. No water around.
Upstairs.
We're in the
Nasty. I can show you around if you like.
No, not
Look the shell. Air. Find it.
Right,
Then
right,
I
right.
will show you.
Oh, what was that? Oh, knocked the painting off the wall. Right. Bro. Gotta really put your hands out, man.
No shells here.
Have you looked above the entrance?
Oh, bro, jump. Come on, mate. Got it.
Does
Got it.
not move, but is not dead. Sleeps in cozy waterbed.
Got a helmet yet no head, shiny tiny stone instead. Found the shell. Now the elf must tell us what it's good for.
Nice, Lando. See you in the morning.
We found the shell. What now?
Climb up to the glittering grotto, then I can show you.
Glittering. Oh, no, 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 no. Was I supposed to be in here still? Oh.
Does the king know about Grendel? That he's alive?
The king doesn't talk to us.
You would not lie to me, would you?
We are helping her, aren't we?
Excuse me.
Nicel's always judging Herzia's calling us names, but Smeagol bears it. What would he gain from finding nasty Riddlemaster?
Grendel. You can say his name.
Careful.
Alright, team, I'll be back in 2 seconds to grab a drink. Check on Fat Boys. back. Whew. Oh. Up and up and up and up. Mad leaps of faith.
Yeah, good, good. Damn, nasty noises. Precious!
Don't break it out.
Precious.
There's a stream winding down from the southern mountains. A cold and unkind creek that rushes along the western borders of our realm. That is where we created the Ring of Haze, the Riddle Master, his scholars, and I. There at the creek, beyond an old bell tower, we closed the final breach, and I lost the light of my eyes. However, Gwendol left a spell to open it again, for if at any time it might please us to leave unnoticed, how it pleases me now. Help me.
That's the best part of headphones.
Yes.
That plays around in the ears.
But I will need your eyes. I trust you.
Smeagol has good, sharp eyes. Poor elf, always alone in the dark, but Smeagol cares.
That is nice of you, and I shall thank you. So tell me, who is Deagle? Who is Deagle?
Deagle?
You can tell me. Trust me.
How does it know about Deagle?
Overheard some bits and pieces while there was a question. He died, I heard him say. By your hands. Is it true?
Lies. The wizard was lying. We swears. Drowned in the river. Deagle was long times ago.
Was he your friend?
Our only friend, but Smeagol doesn't remember his face anymore.
I am sorry.
Oh my god, what just happened then? Swam up there. Oh no.
So tell me, who is Deagle? Who is Deagle?
Deagle?
You can tell me. Trust me.
How does it know about Deagle?
Overheard some bits and pieces while the wizard questioned him. He died, I heard him say. By your hands. Is it true?
Lies. The wizard was lying. We swears. Drowned in the river. Deagle was long times ago.
Was he your friend?
Our only friend, but Smeagol doesn't remember his face anymore.
I am so sorry.
I'm not gonna make this. Timely jump. There's a Discord chat.
The glitter grotto, I hear.
Well done. Now take Gwendel's shell and put it under your tongue. You will breathe underwater, like a fish.
But fish doesn't breathe. Alive without breath, as cold as death.
Only a children's song.
Partnerships.
Breathe like a fish.
So knows the old future song. Never thirsty, ever drinking, cladding name, never kinking. Hadn't heard that one in a while. You should be close now. Don't forget to catch your breath. Gwendel's spell must have worn off by now.
No way in here.
Parkour. Stuff that.
Did you find it?
Not now.
Oh, I'll be quiet.
Found it. who has been spotted. Was the clear. Sneaky, sneaky. That's a tiny bed. I need to watch the movies again. God, they're good.
No, shh, be quiet. Oh, it sings. Up, up.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a long fall.
No, shh, be quiet. Oh, it sings. Up, up.
Ah, I can see it now. Oh god. No, bro. Oh god, I should have got off before. Oh, no, here we go. Fateful habit. It must have been above me. Oh, I didn't press the bell.
No, that's not helping us. We
Stop that.
No, shh, be quiet. Yeah. Oh, it sings. Up, up.
Too soon. Oh, bro. Come on, man. That's just not on. Oh. Oh, that's young.
Yes, that's it. Just like the ones at her door. Now free the she-elf and get it out of our head. First, we must get out of these rooms. We found it.
See? I believed in you. You're like Beren stealing the gem from the enemy's crown. Though I'm no Luthien and Beren had a pleasant voice. Come back down here. What's going on? What's going on?
Therefore I tell you I don't know. And what I don't know, I cannot tell.
I know you well enough to doubt that, my old friend.
My king, if you knew me well enough, you would never doubt me.
Rude. You serious?
Wine? No, thank you.
What do we do? Hide until it leaves.
We can talk candidly now. No more eluding my questions. I must know.
And I'm telling you that I cannot tell you what I don't know.
Another excuse.
I'd call it a fact.
So then you would not mind if I had that creature drowned in the river?
I would mind. And I need you to trust me.
Maybe I would,
turn around?
if you'd stop being vague. Aragorn, the greatest hunter of all, so they say, travels 1,000 miles to catch a creature that may best be described as odd. A creature the Dark Lord himself has touched and tortured. Oh, don't act surprised, my friend. I sensed his craving in him, his obsession. And now, Gandalf the Grey makes his rare visit to my realm. Now I wonder why. What secret does this creature hold? What knowledge? I have long had dreams. Dreams that warn me of a weapon. One that the Dark Lord craves. Your silence tells me that I'm right. I would hide it in my vault, Gandalf. Behind my magic doors. Keep it safe.
Keep what safe?
Don't treat me like one of your dwarf friends. I would never use it, of course. Whatever it is. Just keep it. Keep it hidden.
Keep what hidden?
Do you doubt our strength? My borders are safer now than those of Lothian.
Your haze, you mean? Yes. I felt its powers when I entered. Beg your pardon, my king, but your realm is an island in the darkness, and your crown is made of leaves. It was here in Mirkwood where it took shape again. Sauron's shadow.
Don't utter his name.
Oh, I shall utter it freely now. Sauron, the Dark Lord, growing in power right on your doorstep. And you didn't see. The White Council freed Mirkwood from the Necromancer, not King Thranduil and his people.
The White Council. It was my people who bled thousands of years ago on the hills of the Morannon. You don't teach history to me, wizard. I don't need your wisdom to find the truth.
Are you done, my king?
I am.
Poisoned is what he is. Mind is tainted.
Our eyes.
Oh, they're all close, aren't they?
Very well. Here's the end.
Guards!
Go! My king! He's here!
Bring him back here to me.
Oh,
Don't try that again.
Thought I was pressing sneak, but I pressed le run.
Very well. Here's the ending I prefer. And yet we are destined to never find ease. Like autumn dwindling and falling from shade to shade. Longing for the shores of Valinor until our thoughts become dim and our stars mere remembrance of silent bliss.
Huh. That wasn't at all bad.
Thank you. Now all I need is a beginning.
A champignon.
Hey!
Oh, come on.
That was foolish.
Right there, bro. Walk over there.
No.
Guards!
My king?
Gollum is loose, somewhere on the grounds. Find him, but do him no harm.
Yes, my king.
What?
You heard him. Look around. I'll go tell the others.
Oh my god. Oh, come on, mate. How far is it to get back to your little room? One. Took myself out instead. Oops. I keep remembering to use the sneaky button. It. You get for abandoning your post, you gronk. I'm leaning on my arm.
Who's there? Vanished.
Careful now. Stream runs fast.
He's crossing the river!
Wait! He's too far ahead. We have to alert the others. There's only one path we can take, and that leads back inside.
Whoa, bro. Well, that was not the path to lead back inside. That was the path to death. Oh, bullshit. I am sneaky sneak. The orange Jess.
Careful now. Stream runs fast.
He's crossing the river!
Wait! He's too far ahead. We have to alert the others. There's only one path we can take, and that leads back inside.
They stops following us.
Could wrap around though. Oh. Gotta make it yourself.
Where are you? It's me. It's me. It's just me.
Nell, the king, he knows. He knows.
Stop hissing. Where are you? Talk to me.
Looks gorgeous.
Twig and flower. What was the word again? Lost it, my love. We are getting... Oh, another gate down there. Look, it glows. Don't go near them, precious. Faces. There are faces. They stares at us.
Don't be scared. They won't harm you. This is the path the departed members of our king's family.
Each candle burns for a soul that is left, never to return.
Do me a favor, will you? Gwenda. They must have put his face up there too. Do you see it?
No. Don't look at us. Go sleep.
Please. Can you try?
This face looks like the one in the Riddlemaster's rooms.
You found them. That's good. Now put out the lights.
Why us? Smeagol doesn't want to be here. But Smeagol has promised to help, hasn't he? Yes, he has.
These lights belong to the dead. And
I'm not
Gwenda
having a
is
shit
alive.
neck.
Is he not?
Just a nasty light. Nothing happens.
Did you put it out?
Out, yes. Cruel light. It can't haunt us anymore.
Thank you, Smeagol.
Ominous.
We're at the gate. More elves down there.
Lot of elves.
It will lead you back inside. Careful.
Can I just swim?
Strange. And he didn't say anything before he left.
No, and we dared not ask. He was soothing.
They don't know we're here.
Well, wizards, what did I tell you?
Not to meddle in their affairs, yes, but I don't know. I've never seen Gandalf like that before.
Damsel, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it.
Huh?
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Where am I meant to hide? Waiting. Yeah, keep walking. Go. I'll just snake myself out of here. Gorgeous game. What were people going on about?
We're back inside.
Don't celebrate yet. They're already looking for you.
Oh, fantastic. Didn't we already crawl around inside?
Be vigilant. He's cunning.
Indeed, and crafty as he looks.
Glad they're not going to make me crawl around and escape everyone again. You're free! Very bad decision, but you're free.
Come here.
Gonna trap me in here.
Where now?
Well, let's just see.
Lamon!
No, what's it doing?
Shh.
Mel?
He was right here, tried to open my door.
Are you sure it was him?
Unless a squirrel called himself my precious.
Where'd he go?
Let me think. Did I see him? Oh, alas, I am blind.
Down to the river.
Shh. Keep your head down. They're gone. Lead me down to the river.
But that's where the elves went.
I said I know a secret path. Never said it would be easy.
Come, take our hand.
Don't touch me. I can follow your breath.
Rough? Saving your life, you rat.
How does it move, the blind one? How does it know where to put its feet?
Moths. They whisper me the way.
The elves are mocking us again.
I'm sorry. It's a bad habit.
Smart elf, yes. Very smart to follow good old Smeagol.
Search the water too. He's a good swimmer.
Shh, quiet.
To the waterfall. Can you hear it?
We here's the river.
Just go down, further down.
Careful, flow is not even. There's a waterfall ahead.
That's the one.
What's it doing?
Listening to the river.
She speaks to the river.
Ah, he still remembers me. That's a relief.
Oh,
Go ahead. To the waterfall. I'll be right behind you.
we're already there. No path there. Can't go up the water now, can we?
Not up, no.
What's it doing?
Shh.
No!
Shh. Get inside.
The elf is doing witchcraft.
Hold your breath. The river can be fickle. But for now, he's willing to let us pass.
Mel touches the water and the water goes away. Good, good. It didn't tumble, the elf with pale eyes. How does it move so well, we wonders?
The stones guide me. The wind, the water, the moss. Love the moss. And still, there There is a little hint of light, fleeting, like old memories.
Has it nice memories?
I'd have to go back a long time for that.
Smeagol too, very long time.
Smeagol, my friend. We've made it.
Friend.
Come. Let us follow the sun.
Good as fish. Oh! Little Frenchy bird. Flappy flap. Oh, he's betrayed us. Wargaming.
The elves won't get anything from him. Torture barely made him talk, and the elves have no heart for torture.
Thy confidence could be mistimed, dear friend. The old greybeard has entered the woodland realm no more than 2 weeks ago.
The wizard? How do you know?
They may call us the mouth of Sauron, but we do have eyes and ears. The Grey Beggar might suspect something. Join Marhok's men in Dol Guldur. Free the creature. Bring it back. Kill it, if need be.
This is a death sentence.
Only if one dies. We'll strike in Gondor as well. Provide a diversion.
An open attack? There will be war. It's too soon.
Let the enemy find what our Lord desires, and the war will end too soon as well. Thy daughter will join thee. Seize this opportunity. All I wish for thee is to redeem thyself.
I will.
Truth.
Friend, yes we are. Come, come. Smeagol helps. Leading Mel into filthy woods, very selflessly, yes. Take our hand.
Who did you say saw Gwendol? Grimaces are wasted on me, you know.
Yes, some elf.
Some elf?
Some elf did. All look the same to us. Poor elf. No shining eyes. Take Smeagol's hand. What's this? Precious. Eh? What is it?
Are you looking at my ring?
Is it nice? Yes? Is it powerful? Is it precious?
Don't. It's not a magic ring, but Gwendol made it for me. I had tried to make him one just like it. Not my best work. It never quite fit, so he wore it on a chain around his neck.
Careful here, lots of nasty rootsies.
Chapter 8, Her Eyes. And a perfect place to finish for tonight. 100%. Whew, that was good. Again, not sure quite why people dislike it. I think it is awesome. So, very good game. Very good game. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, night, morning, arvo, wherever you are. I yeah, really appreciate the people that came in, people that followed. Have a good night. Won't be on tomorrow because of State of Origin, or Thursday because of soccer training with the under 8s. Possibly Friday. That'll be Friday, Saturday, Sunday in a row to finish this before Diablo 4 comes out. 8th. Long time since I played through Diablo. Right. That's fantastic. Thanks for watching. Limbus out.